intend to 100% the game, then that's one of the things that you can do. So now we have access to the west side of Rogueport, and you can actually access this earlier, but there wasn't really much of a reason to up until now. So, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Dum da da doom da doo! Every day's a lucky day with Happy Lucky Lottery. With new numbers every day, this lottery is fun and explode with excitement. I'd love to tell you more. Alright, sure. Happy Lucky Lottery is so special you pick numbers they might win each day. Just buy your lottery ticket here, one at a time, buy another if you change your mind. Then check back later on this board to see if your number has come in. If your number matches the day's draw, you get a super happy lucky prize. The day's number is drawn each night at midnight. If you play and check the board every day, your number is sure to come in eventually. And when I say midnight, I mean according to your clock at home. Okay, it's basically my conscious clock. Okay. Do you need me to describe it again? No. Alright, so let's go and get a ticket here. 10 coins for a ticket. Sure. Why not? Okay. What's my lottery ticket? 6716. You can use the same number until you win the jackpot. Play lucky and happy. Go ahead and check the board right now to see if you've won. Alright, what is it? All numbers match. Second prize. Last three numbers match. Third prize. Last two numbers match. Fourth prize. Last number matches. Alright, here we go. 4128. None of those. Oh, great. Never lucky. A shame. The other thing that's worth showing off is this. This is the Pianta Parlor. The Pianta Parlor is pretty much an arcade. I mean, you can do stuff here, but there isn't really much to do right now. And that is for another video that I'll show off once we have access to all of the stuff there. The other thing is you can actually use the paper ability through this vent. And you'll actually end up down over here to this part of the sewers, to which you don't have access to usually. If you head this way, though, then this is kind of like the city part of the sewers. So if you go ahead and head up here, and then go to this house, then you can actually get... Oh, Goombell's actually standing on the panel. Yeah, your partners can actually stand on the panel whenever you're trying to ground pound it. You can talk to that guy over there, and that guy basically gives you some very useless information for like a small price. It's not worth it. Here's another shop right here. We got slow mushroom, gradual syrup, which basically means you get healed up a little bit at a time each turn for a certain amount of turns. So these items are pretty cool, if that's your thing. Think of it as like a long-last shake from Super Paper Mario. And then we got Ultra Shroom, Gem and Jelly, very powerful items, too powerful at this level at the moment. And then we got Gold Bar and Gold Bar times 3, which are basically selling items. So if you want to buy it just to sell it, I mean, be my guest. Okay, and then finally, where is it? Somewhere? It's somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, there's another star piece right there. If you go all the way out in the water over here, then there's a treasure chest, and this contains Soft Stomp. Soft Stomp makes enemies soft. I don't actually know what soft actually means in this game. It is another status ailment that's new to the Thousand-Yeaer Door that was not present in the first game. Okay, so we got this guy. So these enemies are Spanias. Spanias are the spiky versions of the Spinias. So obviously you can't jump on them. They have 3 HP. They have 2 attack power. And they have pretty much the same attack power as Spinias. So as you can see in this area, we can't really do much. This gap is like a little too far out for me to make that jump, and which also means I gotta miss on the shine sprite. There's also a star piece out there in the background which I can't get to. This pipe will take you back out to Rogueport, but if you go inside this pipe, then this takes us to a whole other side of the sewers. Alright, so then we go and keep on going. And as you can see, there is something that we can actually blow off. So go ahead and blow this off. And we have a pipe there, which we'll take a look at in a moment. And over here, you can get yourself a slow mushroom. And I'm actually going to go around this big old block, because we actually can't break it. Because over here, you can hammer this, and you get yourself a gradual syrup. And then additionally, we have this door. And in this door, this is new to the remake. And we have 2 pipes. And then if you hit this pipe, this pipe will take you back to Rogueport. And basically, for every time you go to the Thousand-Yeaer Door to reveal the next location of the Crystal Star, and then you can go in this room, and a pipe will appear for every chapter. So you can actually revisit the areas of the designated chapter if you want. Which actually, I want to show off something now that we have completed Chapter 2. So welcome back to the Great Tree. And this is pretty much available basically immediately. So you can go into this house, or the tree, go back to the tree. And as you can see, everybody's just living peacefully. But then if you talk to Petuni, Petuni is always getting in trouble with the elders. No fun for me. Hey, Mario, can't you play with me instead? Sure. Yes! Okay, this is so awesome. Ready to play Stump Petuni? You ask me any questions you want. There isn't a question I can't answer. Come on. Alright. Create an easy question for Petuni can answer. Okay. Mario, Luigi, or the X-Naut Army. Alright, let's start with Mario. Studies, likes, or decorates. Likes. What tree trunk, which person, or what room. Which person. The most, the best, or for the heck of it. Okay, well, let's say the most. The person Mario likes the most? I know that. You can't stump Petuni. Mario likes Princess Peach the most. Am I right? Oh, yeah. So right. Thanks for playing with me. Here's a present. And you'll get a Mystic Egg. So what the Mystic Egg will do is, well, it's pretty much a simple healing item, and this is your only way of getting Mystic Eggs, is just continually playing that game with her. And there are some recipes that require the Mystic Egg, so you do want to you are going to, if you intend on getting all the recipes, you are going to play Stump Petuni multiple times with Petuni. If we go back up to this upper floor where the cages are at, you can actually ground pound inside the blue cage, and you'll get yourself a star piece by simply ground pounding inside it. Now, if you're wondering where this door takes us now that we're out of here, it's locked. Why is that? Well, you'll see. I'll show that off later. Let's get out of here. Also, that pipe that I revealed earlier on the other side that I did not go into, and I went to the room with all the chapter pipes instead, that takes you to the Pit of 100 Trials. Okay, so, now that we have the ground pound ability, there's quite a lot of star pieces that we can get around Ropeport. So one of them is in front of that rope thing. I don't. They kept that in. It's a very brutal execution thing, and somehow they just kept that in this version of the game. And I guess in order to keep it a little faithful. So again, there's another star piece right there. And this guy's still here. Hello. Mario, you come again! My dream is to get rich quick. I'm gonna strike oil and strike it rich. I'm accepting initial investments, 100 coins or more. Okay, let's go ahead and give you another 100 coins. To think you'd be willing to invest so much money into my endeavor, this should be more than enough. I promise you, I will strike oil, so expect good news. So as you can see, 300 coins is basically all that you want to invest, and basically if you invest 300 coins, you'll get the best results. Later, there is a star piece in front of Professor Frankly's house. If you just ground pound right over here, you have a star piece. Okay, so what we're supposed to do is normally we actually have to go to the other side and we have to get past this guy who is still blocking this path. However, I'm gonna skip this process because there's no benefits into figuring this out if you already know what to do. In this case, I already know what to do. First off, I'm going to deposit some items in the shop. Next, I am going to head into West Ropeport because that's really where we need to go. And then, let's see. First off, there we go. There's a star piece right there. And we are going to go inside the shop. And you want to do this at a specific order. You want to buy items at a specific order. And you know this by going to the other side behind that robber guy that I am not doing anything with. They're going to tell you that you need to buy some items in a specific order. In this case, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and buy a dried shroom, even though you don't want to because it's 1 HP. It's a terrible item. And a dizzy dial. Makes enemies dizzy. It's, again, not a very good item, in my opinion. What color is your mustache? My mustache is... I mean, I would say... I mean, Mario generally has brown hair, right? But brown is not on here. But actually, you want to do it specifically, so it's yellow. What's wrong with me? That wasn't the right question at all. Let's try this again. Okay, mister, what's your favorite color? Yellow. Aha! Well, you check out. You know the password. You must be an acquaintance of Don Pianta. Good for you. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. My bad self. Let's go. What's with you, wise guy? I ain't too jolly today. You got a beep, spit it out quick, or this gonna hurt. Excuse me? You want me to give you a ticket for the Blimp? See, now, to me, that's funny. You a stand-up comedian? No, you oughta be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crying babies weep. You want I should run this bum out of a rail, boss? Look at him. What a rube. You must like pain, funny guy. You just looking for trouble or what? Not so fast, boys. I like this guy's gumption. He just came to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up. You got it? So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the Blimp. Out with it. What's that? You want to help some broad what got herself kidnapped? It's Rescue's Dame, you're out collecting the crystal stars? The crystal stars? Hey boss, ain't those things in that legend about the ancient treasure? Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales. Bite your tongue, don't listen to that lout. The treasure is as real as I am.
Everybody shut it! I don't care if the treasure is real or not, get me? But I tell you, I can't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some girl he's gone gaga for. I made my decision. You do me a little favor, and you get your blimp ticket. Sounds fair, right?
I'm not entirely sure I like the sound of this.
It's easy, it's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my own daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it wasn't too long ago that they did. They ought to still be in town somewhere. You gotta find my daughters, Francesca and this Frankie, and bring them down, and bring them both here. If you are unable to bring them here, then all he's gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this quickly, and what is known as extreme prejudice. Boss! We don't know nothing about this guy. You can't rely on some goofball for his job. Yeah, boss, but he's right. Leave it to us. Find Francesca. Quiet you. It's because you lugs can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You making complaints? No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You the boss, boss. Good. I'm glad we're all full understanding for one another. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and her friend. Then come see me. Francesca and Frankie look like this.
Oh man, it's only if it's easy describing stuff in a text box.
And just so we're clear, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible.
Oh, great. Okay. So we gotta find them, right? Where the heck could they be? Also, this shop sells life shrooms. And life shrooms revive you for 10 HP if you die. So it's a nice emergency item. And actually, there was one in Hooktail's Castle that I didn't show off because I kind of got distracted by other things that I didn't actually show it off. But there is one in Hooktail Castle. I could have gotten it. It's okay. Okay, so if he said that they're leaving town but they haven't left yet, then there's only one place they could be, right? Only one place they could be in order to leave town. So if you go back to the harbor and look at this. Hey, back off, you creep! You want something, or are you just, like, sidling up to people? What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him?
Frankie, what should we do if Daddy finds us now? Oh, I don't know, and the boat's coming any minute. Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time. No, Frankie, don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do to you if we do that? Francesca, baby doll, if we can just talk calm with the boss, he'll understand. Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me? Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie, more than anybody in the whole world. Then let's go, Frankie, let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to. But Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever. We can, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one. Don't you see, mister? I beg you, pretend you never saw us. Can you do that? Oh my gosh, this is hard. What happens if I say no way? I don't even want to know what happens. Thank you. You're swell, mister. You're a real stand-up guy. Okay. Oh, whatever should we do? We have to say something to that Don Pianta fellow. I must say, though, I don't fancy I run a terrible luck. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, that would, right? So before I forget, I want to show these new moves off. So with Koops' Shell Shield, this is what it looks like. Oh, right in the center. That's really hard. You have a small frame window to make that. And so basically what that means is if enemies decide to go after Mario, then I actually I completely block the attack. Okay, so he's not aiming for Mario, but the point is you basically take 0 damage until the shell breaks. And the shell breaks based on either the number of damage that the shell takes or the number of hits that it takes. So you can use this if you want to play very defensively. Also, where we fought the Goombas the first time, you can get yourself a star piece. Also, want to know why that door was locked? That's because you need to be able to blow this part of the wall off, go inside this door,
And this takes us to the chapter room. Now it flurries. Lip lock. This is what it looks like. Here we go. That is quite some damage right there. So we were told to look for Frankie and Francesca, but then we also told them that we would keep it a secret from Don Pianta. But we gotta tell him something.
Oh, look who's come back! The proverbial mustache. You gonna brighten my mood? So give, what you got? You know the whereabouts of these two runaways?
Sure I do, and I'll tell you. Oh, man. Alright. You know, I made a promise.
What? I must be going dead. Did you just say to me that you couldn't tell me? You come waltzing in here and say that to me? To me? Do I look like a sucker to you? I warned you, wise guy. Fine, we're gonna need a mop to pick up what's left of you. Daddy, wait! Francesca! Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm sorry, truly am. Frankie, so, back you come, head hung low and with your tail between your legs. No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me. But Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy. Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask. No, Daddy. No, no, no. I'm the bad one. It's my fault. If you're gonna punish anyone, punish me. No, boss. It's all on me. It's my responsibility. All the blame right here. Daddy. Boss. Enough. Quiet, both of you. Francesca, my headstrong daughter. You used your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie. You were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Don Pianta? I feel such a disappointment in you two. It's like a poison mushroom in my gut. Daddy. Boss. I don't ever want to see you mugs ever again, you hear me? Get out of my sight, both of you. I don't care where. Just go. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go. Do what you want, even if it means getting married. Oh, Daddy. Dad, no, wait, I mean boss! Thank you so much, Daddy. Thanks for your blessing. Boss, I'll make your Daddy a happy woman. I promise you, she'll want for nothing. Enough already, just go, go! Francesca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats both of youse. Frankie, this is great. I mean, the way this all turned out is a bit sappy, but hey, things turn out okay, am I right? Goodbye, Daddy, farewell, and thank you. You still here? Well, you found my daughter and got her back to come here. And just look at how things turned out. What a complete and utter soap opera. But hey, the deal's a deal. You can have your Blimp ticket, like I said. Who knew? That guy's got her smiling ear to ear. She's happy. That's good. Hey, I knew you were the right man for the job. Thanks a bunch, Pally. Okay. But I still didn't quite appreciate that you almost tried to destroy me earlier. Yeah, so basically if you talk to him again, he's going to say that he doesn't want to ever see us again, so, yeah. Never going back there. That guy was kind of a dick, so. But yeah, so now, it is time to head on to the next chapter, finally. So in order to do that, we gotta go ahead and make our way up over here. And this is both a train station and a Blimp station. If you head this way first, then you can actually ground pound this spot and you get yourself a star piece. And so with that, that is going to be it for this episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. And next time, we're heading to Glitzville in search for the next Crystal Star. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.